My wife cheated, filed for divorce, and wants to be with the affair partner. Hello, Reddit eyes plus here. A month ago, my entire world shattered in a way I never imagined possible. It all started when my wife, who I'll call Sarah, caught me watching porn. Again. She always considered it cheating, and despite my attempts to downplay it this time, she had reached her breaking point. But I never thought her reaction would be what it was. You see, instead of confronting me or asking for a separation, Sarah decided to go nuclear. She downloaded Tinder, and within days, she had met someone. I had no idea until I stumbled upon her messages on our shared computer. There it was, her secret, right in front of me. I was devastated, furious, and felt utterly betrayed. So, in a fit of rage, I threw her and her belongings out of our apartment. But being in the military, things took an unexpected turn. She called family advocacy, and before I knew it, I was the one removed from my own home, told not to contact her. For 3 agonizing weeks, I was a guest in my supervisor's home. I watched helplessly as the affair partner's phone connected to my home's internet. Every time I saw it, my heart sank a little more. I could see her call logs, her texts. She was living her new life with him in what used to be our home, and there was nothing I could do. I was spiraling, drowning in a sea of grief, anger, and despair. I turned to books about fixing broken marriages, started therapy, anything to keep myself afloat. My friends and family kept telling me to leave her, that she was out of her mind, but I held on to my old-school values. Till death do us part. I wasn't ready to give up without a fight, no matter how broken I was. I kept telling everyone that I wouldn't make any decisions until I could speak to her again, hoping that maybe, just maybe, there was something left to salvage. Finally, the day came when I was allowed to contact her. My hands were shaking as I dialed her number, my heart pounding in my chest. I told her I loved her, that despite everything, I wanted to fix our marriage. I was willing to do anything to make things right, to heal together. But her voice was cold, distant. She told me she didn't love me anymore. She wanted a divorce. And to my utter disbelief, she wanted to pursue a relationship with the affair partner, someone she barely knew. My world came crashing down. I lost all self-respect, begging her to reconsider, to give our marriage one last chance. But she was set on moving forward, even suggesting she'd keep seeing him while we were still technically married. It felt like a slap in the face every time I heard her voice. And to make matters worse, I later found out that after our calls, she would have him over at our apartment. The place we once called home was now a playground for their affair. I couldn't take it anymore. I told her if she was so intent on being with him, she needed to move out immediately and return the car I had bought for her when we first got stationed here. I would pay the spousal support the military required until the divorce was finalized, but I refused to be humiliated any longer. I even told her mother about the affair, hoping it would knock some sense into her. But Sarah remained determined to be with him, even if it meant living with him and his 4 other roommates. Yes, you heard that right. This week, she agreed to hand over the keys to my supervisor so I could finally get my home and car back. But today, the divorce papers arrived. I stared at them, unable to process how my life, my marriage, everything I knew had been destroyed in just a month. Despite the support from my friends and family, I'm struggling to see any light at the end of this dark, twisted tunnel. Every day is a battle just to get out of bed, and I don't know how much more I can take.